So we got a 12-year-old who last year was president of his student class with 800 little girls going, Grampy goal setting is goal getting. What do you want to be? And never thinking he'd have an answer.
Right.
He does 100 3-pointers a day. So basketball is his avocation. I've taken him to the Harlem Globetrotters and the Suns games and all that.
Beautiful.
Appearance and all that, because we're a little affluent. So we can do that kind of stuff. And that's why you got to have money freedom so you can do all the other freedoms, which we can talk about later if you want. Anyhow, he says, well, Grampy, at 18, I'm going to make $30 million a year being a Phoenix Sun. I said, then I'm going to manage them. He said, then I'm going to buy them. He said, $4.8 billion is what they just paid. I said, oh, well, I have money, Grampy. He lives in a good neighborhood here in Arizona, but takes $20 to water the plants, take out the dog, make sure the place didn't get robbed. I know what they're thinking, and they write me letters. And I say, look, the stuff you can't ask your parents, you can ask me.
Yeah.
I'm not always going to have the answer, but I'll do the best I can. And if I don't know, then we go to the real boss. She knows everything.
Right. Exactly. Right. She's right down the hall.
Yeah, she goes by Mimi in this family, but ask Grammy Mimi. So she'll answer anything. Right.
So the reason I asked is I believe you're an example.
Thank you.
And I wanted to acknowledge you for it.
I appreciate that.
You care enough about your grandkids to ask.
Yeah.
And I believe there are more grandparents and parents, mind you, that need to do that. One of the things that you don't know is my father's 81st birthday is today.
Happy birthday, to your dad.
Yeah, Larry's his name. He's a great guy. So one of the things that has happened in this podcast, and we're at episode 318, as I mentioned to you before we started, is we're having an ongoing conversation